Draymond Green was recently on a podcast with Rich Paul where he compared the Warriors last season to the 97-98 Bulls. And he tried to draw parallels. I just couldn't see it. Draymond Green has to let this Kevin Durant thing go. First things first, that 97-98 season, it was management against the players. Pippen had a problem with Jerry Krause. They weren't paying Mike. They finally started paying Mike. They didn't want to bring Phil back. Management versus the team, basically. Everything that happened in Golden State, it wasn't management. It was two guys. It was basically Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. And Draymond tried to draw this cockamamie excuse like me and Clay, we would have contracts coming up since KD wouldn't answer his question about his contracts. That made it harder for us because we kept getting asked questions about our contracts.
You got Kevin contract, you got Clay contract, and I kind of got thrown in that contract thing, although I had another year after that year, which was this year. And so that was kind of the elephant in the room. And every time we spoke to the media, Clay and myself was asked about our contract. And it was strictly due to Kevin. Clay was saying, I want to be a Warrior forever. Like, I want to be here. We started this thing. This is where I want to be. I'm saying, I want to be here for my career. We started this. We built this. I want to finish my career here with the guys I started it with. And then you kind of had Kevin, like, I don't know what I'm going to do next year. Like, and it don't matter, but it does matter because you're not the only person that has to answer that question. And to be quite frank with you, you're honestly the last person that has to answer the question because you don't really say, like, you don't say much to the media. If anything, you tell them to shut the fuck up.
Answer your questions regarding yourself. And then you say, hey, whenever Kevin makes a decision, he makes his decision. Draymond Green's entire strife for that season, the reason why he caused a ruckus in early November in a regular season game against the Clippers is because Kevin Durant went and say, is he coming back or not? He signed a 1-year deal.
What should have happened was Kevin come out and say, hey, man, like,
that's it.
Like, this is it. Like, so let's do this or this isn't it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just leave the elephant in the room.
Yep. Well, hey, he signed a 1-year deal partially to keep the team together for flexibility in the cap. You wanted the man to sign a long-term deal. He signed a 1-year deal so everybody could kind of fit in, and he was taking less money during those time periods. He just kept signing the 1-year deals. But you're saying that he wouldn't commit. He wouldn't say what it is. Why would he say what it is early in November or December, whenever you want him to? Why would he? That's not his prerogative. He doesn't have to do that. And what's worse is, it's not like it's coming from management. It's coming from a player. You've been in Kevin Durant's shoes where you have to negotiate a contract, where you weigh in options and things of that nature. Why would you want him to come to a set decision right then and there just to appease you? So the whole beef was because KD wouldn't let you guys know. Well, no, not you guys, because Steph was mature about it. Clay was mature about it. Wouldn't let Draymond particularly know, is he in or is he out next season? Damn, this season, we trying to win it. We trying to three-peat this season. You took all the focus off that ridiculous drama. Now, they asked Draymond this question, which was like bait to me. It's like, dude, you already messed up. You got Kevin up out of there. Kevin admitted this on ESPN. First take. Like, yeah, like Draymond had something to do with me not coming back. What in its entirety do you need to drum that stuff up again? All this proves to me, and I like Draymond's defensive game, but he's not as alpha as everybody thinks he is. Draymond is like one of those guys where he's going out with a girl, everything is good. We're chilling, we having a good time, we're sleeping with each other, but hey, I need that commitment. Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? He's the kind of guy that asks for a relationship when it should be the other way around. When women ask a man for a relationship most of the time, he's like, no, we need to be committed for us to go any further. He essentially ruined the entire season for them. Oh, so Steve didn't address the elephant in the room like Phil Jackson did.
And although Steve would kind of hit on it of like, let's just enjoy this year for what it is because we don't know what next year holds, it didn't necessarily carry the same weight.
Well, Phil Jackson is the kind of guy not to get into the interminglings of players. He doesn't discuss players' business. You saw it on, what's his name, on the documentary The Last Dance. Phil was like, I wasn't mad at Scottie, and I wasn't going to tell the guys whatever to do about Scottie. I wasn't going to get in there. I understood him. Steve Kerr understood Kevin Durant's position. He wasn't going to be like, well, KD, you need to let us know you signed. Why would he do that? That's what? So, all right, here's a scenario. Here's how the scenario goes. What if KD says, yeah, I'm committed, or whatever the case is? Does that make you play any better? Does that what does that do for you? Because I'm just trying to figure it out. Because to me, that would make Draymond play even more lax. He's like, well, we got KD. We don't win this one. It's all good. We locked in. Here's the worst part, though. What if he says, I'm not coming back, guys. This is it. You alienate him even more. He doesn't play to his full potential, full standards. And you guys don't either. You're like, well, he's leaving anyway. Why we got to go hard? This was a recipe for disaster by Draymond Green. Just openly admitting this, where everything came from. He's like, I got to talk to the media. Talk to the media about your damn self, not about him. If they ask you a question about him, say, hey, ask KD, ask Kevin. He'll let you know. Lack of maturity, beta male tendencies. This is bad. This is bad. That's why KD had to get up out of there. I don't think it was anything to do with Steph or Clay or anything like that. I think the fact that Draymond Green is the biggest voice in that locker room basically created a whole... That's what created the elephant in the room. Because he's over there, he's probably like scuffling, he's moaning, he's bitching, groaning, like this is what's going on. And I know he answered the question, but based on what you know about Draymond on the court, you know that carries over into his personal life. So you know he was doing things and antics. I mean, he called a man a bitch, for God's sakes, on national TV. So God only knows the little things that he was doing in between the scenes. So, and behind the scenes. This is absolutely terrible. I mean, Stephen A. tried to defend him. I don't know what for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they asked him the question, but he should have went like this. Hey, man, there was some drama in the locker room. Like, I guess there was a gray area we couldn't really navigate, but, you know, he made the best decision for himself. Now he's like, oh, well, I draw comparisons. Why would you do that, dog? It's not like management was against y'all. You guys were against y'all. You made it like that way. I mean, geez, how could the guy play basketball if every day y'all coming in like questioning his intensity to play? Is he gonna stay with y'all guys? That really ruined the chemistry for the team, man. And that's why you can see when KD wasn't there, they played. People like, well, they don't need KD, but when KD didn't play in the lineup at certain times, they played a little bit better because it's like, I guess Draymond was going full board, but when KD's in the lineup, he's like, well, I don't know if this dude's going to be with me. He's like, he's holding that grudge against him even on the court. It was absolutely ridiculous. And I understood why KD left, because it basically turned into, what you going to do, bro? What you going to do? You staying with us? Like, weird shit that has nothing to do. Draymond, you're a player. You understand what it is to try to get your money. Make a decision. You got to keep everything close to the vest. You saw what happened in Miami when LeBron left. He did it to own Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade didn't harness any bad feelings. This is bad. This basically ruined the one of the greatest teams of all time. This team was divided over petty ego shit. 5 straight finals. He just didn't have the vision. He just didn't have the vision. He had the foresight. But I don't respect Draymond for that. That was bad. That was awful. That was awful. That was awful. Any way you want to cut it, you count another man chips. You want the man to be committed to you. He's committed to the season. He signed for the season. He's playing. It wasn't like he was missing practice. It's not like he wasn't dropping 30 on people. He played when he was healthy. This was ridiculous. And all this started in November. He's trying to be like, well, they keep talking about it. In November, dog, you could have brushed that off. Like, hey, we trying to win a chip. We ain't trying to hear all that crap. Hoops Junction, where Hoops meets Hoopla. Like, comment, subscribe.